Hi guys, this is an update on my Phalaenopsis japonica, or should I say Sedirea? Well, nowadays it's Phalaenopsis. I had got this orchid mounted, and after some time I was tired of watering it every day, so I decided to try semi-hydroponics after reading that some people have good results with that. So I tried, but within some time of being in that media, and even when I flush it very often, there were so many salts accumulating, and it was interesting because my tap water is really soft, and I have a TDS meter, and I measure it. My water has only about 75 parts per million, which is really soft. And with my fertilizer it was still very soft, and I made an even milder solution, but still it got salts on the surface of the leaves, surface of the roots first. It still has some salts I could not remove. It was really hard to remove. The exposed parts of the roots, when the water evaporated from them and part of the water was used by the roots, all the salts were left on the surface. And the funny thing is that they climbed even to parts of the plant that I had never ever watered. On the top of the leaves, between the leaves and the stem, there were salts there. So I started to get worried. When I looked at the plant, all the roots, they were pointed at the middle of the media, so I could not see if they were growing or not, but I was worried. And so at some point I decided, I had enough, so I decided to repot it. When I took it from the semi-hydropot, I must tell you, the smell was so bad. Maybe it's from algae and do I say algae? And microorganisms or something, but wow, it smelled so bad, even though they were okay. But they had not grown anything at all, and the plant had not made any new roots, and it was not growing a new leaf. It was doing nothing at all, and it was probably not happy with the salts on the top of the leaves and the roots. So I was worried, and I decided I would repot this. And I chose this media. I put some very fine bark and sphagnum too, because it was used to being very moist. So this is planted like a normal Phalaenopsis now. I didn't pot it too deep because Sederias have a tendency to get crown rot easily. So it's kind of on top of the media. It has some space to breathe there. Well, after only 8 days of being in this media, the plant reacted. I noticed first one little nubbing on this side, and it was this new root. It's a bit dark to show you, but maybe you can see below the leaves, it made a new root. And then very soon afterwards, it started to make another root and a leaf. So this happened really fast after repotting. So I think this plant was really doing badly and poorly in semi-hydroponics. Of course, this is the season when the plants start growing and making new roots, but all my other Phalaenopsis, they were already doing this, but this one was doing nothing. We are in June, we are in the end of June, and only now it's doing this. It was set back from that media, so I'm not going to ever, I promise you, little plant, you will never have to be in semi-hydroponics again. Oh, and I must tell you guys, this is not criticism towards semi-hydroponics, and I have another plant in semi-hydro that's doing fine, but this one didn't like it, and I'm sure some plants don't like it, but it doesn't mean that I don't believe semi-hydroponics works. It does work, and also there is something, each kind of clay pebbles, there are different brands and there are different kinds of well, they are manufactured in different ways or different water, and some might have more salts than others. And I believe that there were some residues of salts on the pebbles, even though I flushed them really, really well, and I washed them with hot water and everything. It was so well flushed, but still, there were minerals there. The other plant I have in semi-hydroponics is an oncidial twinkle, a tiny twinkle cinnamon, and it's doing fine. It's a different plant. It has fine roots and all of them are inside the media, so it doesn't have the same problem of salts accumulated on top. But I was taking a look of it, and I noticed that there are some salts that climb in there too, and they are on exposed parts of the plant, like the pseudobulbs. There are some salts there. So there might be a problem with the pellets I have, the hydrotone clay pebbles, even though it's made for exactly semi-hydroponics, but it's something, it has some problem, I think. But well, after saying that, I'm just saying this is not a criticism of semi-hydroponics, but this plant is really, 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 really so much happier now. And I am happy too. I'm so happy to see new roots and a new leaf, and I hope this will bloom soon. Well, so this is all I wanted to tell you now. Have a very nice day. Bye bye. And remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.